Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fell Seal Arbiters Mark. So we're picking up from our last gameplay point. We fought kind of like a introductory battle, then sort of a pseudo tutorial battle, and we're kind of moving on from here. If we jump back into our troops menu, we can check this out, and we'll see that, we have our main characters here, the kind of story characters. We've also got our wizard, our mender, and our scoundrel. So the scoundrel and the mender, I think, are newly recruited. So yeah, I don't think we have anything class change. Let's see. You could change your unit's current class to any class you currently have access to for that unit. New classes will become available as you learn more abilities from your current classes. You can change as many times as you want, so feel free to experiment. So she's a mercenary right now. Wizard, mender, and scoundrel. So that's all we have access to. And we can see here, like, this one requires scoundrel 3, wizard 3. So does anything require mercenary? Mercenary 3. Okay. So we will unlock something. Okay. Learn abilities. Oh, you can learn abilities for classes you have access to. You will need to spend AP to learn abilities. AP will be earned for your current selected class and not your subclass through participating in combat. Characters not in combat will receive a smaller portion of the AP earned by those in combat. Additionally, everyone will learn a small amount of AP for classes their allies are using through the Vicarious Learning bonus. Okay, so this takes AP. So it says she has 357 mercenary AP. Now what I want to check is, do the other characters have the same amount? Okay, 82. So it is per character. So we might as well get in and learn some abilities before our next battle. So we got 27 AP for the Mender class, which is the Holy Magic Healers. It cost 150 or 175 to get a new ability, so we are far off from that. Same thing for Scoundrel, so really we're only going to be able to do some stuff in the Mercenary, and it shows us that with the up arrow. So we have Forceful Strike and Field Aid. We can now go to Power Strike or Mind Strike, and then that's going to branch us into potentially Counterattack or Health Expert. So Power Strike deals 80% physical attack damage to the target and inflicts attack down. Mind Strike is 80% physical attack damage to the target and inflicts mind down. Okay. And then we have Counterattack. I like picking up counter abilities. It looks like we can kind of just pick whichever one we want. I think I'm just going to go with Power Strike, though. Now let's grab Power Strike. Level 3 Mercenary attained. The Knight class has been unlocked. Okay, and then let's grab Counterattack. Counters with a regular attack any offensive action taken against the character by an adjacent unit. Okay, you've learned a counter ability. Remember to equip it in the Set Abilities menu. Okay, so that's all we have AP for. So let's see. If we class change, we can class change to the Knight. Okay, so Versatile Fighters for Mercenary. Or we can switch over to Knight. These champions protect the weak and can shrug off even the most powerful of blows. She died in the last battle, and I kind of want to make her a Knight and like kind of pump her up a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. It says equipment was updated. Okay, let's go check that out. Short sword, buckler. Let's see, you can change your unit's equipped gear here. Each unit has 6 slots to work with, unless you have special abilities that influence what you can equip, like dual wield or sturdy grip, for example. You can equip 1 weapon, 1 body piece, 1 hat piece, 1 shield for certain classes, and as many accessories as you can fit. So we have a linen robe on right now. I feel like we probably want to... who's wearing the old armor? Anadine. Okay. Alright, well, let's go into abilities and let's set our abilities. So we have chivalry from our class. We have holy magic. Let's see. You'll automatically use the 2 passive abilities that your current class provides after you unlock them. You can also select up to 2 passive abilities and 1 counter from any of those that you know. I missed the first part. Don't be afraid to experiment and create a unique unit that suits your own playstyle. So we could choose holy magic, trickery, or warcraft. Now, we do have panacea too, which is like whatever. I want heal skills, not that. So I think we're gonna grab warcraft. So we'll have chivalry and we'll have warcraft. So we'll get to keep our field aid, our forceful strike, all that kind of good stuff. And then we have no passives, but we did pick up our counterattack. So now we got her set up as a knight who's able to defend. Okay. And then we've got some offensive abilities, a little bit of field aid, and a counterattack. That seems pretty sweet. All right, let's check out our next guy, Reiner. Okay, so he has a lot in Scoundrel. Now, we already know this isn't enough. So let's see, in Scoundrel, we can pick up Steel Item. We could also pick up Steel Buffs or Fleet of Foot. So grants Fleet of Foot and removes route around the character. A unit with Fleet of Foot will have an increased movement of +1. Steel Item deals 75% physical attack damage to the target and attempts to steal a consumable item from the target. Okay. Steal Buffs, attempts to steal buffs. I like the idea of stealing buffs. We're gonna get that. Okay. So we have 92 AP left. So not enough for anything there. We set his abilities. We'll give him the Warcraft abilities. That's fine. Okay. Anadine. We've got mercenary abilities we can learn. So, oh, she doesn't have a field aid yet, so we have to pick that up. And then let's kind of take her into a maybe anti-caster style. Let's do Mind Strike. Okay, she has the Knight class, but I think we're going to keep her as a mercenary for right now. Okay, Warcraft. I don't know. I don't know what we want to do here. Let's give her the Knight class as secondary for right now. All right, then we have our Wizard, who can learn some wizard abilities. So Earth 1 and Thunder 1 is our only option here. And then we don't have enough for anything else. Easy enough. So let's give him... Oh, he has access to heal. Yes. We'll put him in Holy Magic for sure. Okay, then we have our Mender, who can learn some more Mender skills. So we have Panacea 2, Heal 1, learned, good. Mass Heal 1, restores HP in a small area. Blessed 1, every time the character uses a single target healing ability or item on a target other than themselves, they are healed for half the amount. Ooh, yes. I like that. Okay, set her abilities, and we're going to give her elementalism, so she gets a little wizardy stuff going on there. And then last, we have our Scoundrel. I think... Let's have him steal items. Just a little variety. We're kind of mixing it up a little bit. All right, and then we will give him Forceful Strike as an option with the Mercenary subclass. Okay, we'll need to do like equipment updates and stuff like that, but you know, I think we'll take care of that a little bit later. Okay, so we are here at the crossroads, and there was like a character event thing that we could do here. So let's go ahead and do the event and see what happens. That was exhilarating, Captain. But I also feel a bit sick. It will pass. When I was a child, I dreamed of becoming an arbiter like my mother. I also dreamed of fighting alongside her, but never that I would be wearing her armor. The armor you inherited, but the position you earned. Watch this one for me, would you? Yes, Captain. Why would someone with your wealth and privilege stoop to murder? If that man had wronged you, I'm sure the court would be happy to hear your case. The court's manner of dispensing justice is too costly, slow for my taste. I don't understand. That shocks me to my core. But what did he do to you? Let us just say that he strayed from the rut which fate had gouged out for him. I still don't. Just like a pair of little girls I know, he interfered in the business of his betters, and quite soon afterwards paid the price for it. Perhaps one day you will explain to me how such a powerful lord came to be the prisoner of a pair of little girls? Alright, let's go. It's battle time, I think. We're going to Luster. That's the town we're headed for. It's a red dot. I don't know if red dot means battle, or if it just means like, hey, we haven't been here yet. Why didn't you delegate the paperwork to Anadine? That's what captains in training are for. Anadine needs a break. The journey here has been much harsher than what I would typically expect of a trainee. And this particular package I wish to deliver personally. Ha! I half guessed that was the reason. Greetings, Arbiters. How may I be of service? Hey there, guardsmen. We're dropping this prisoner off for trial on several charges, but primarily murder. Murder, is it? Shame. Not often this kind get brought in alive. You heard the captain. This one's in for murder. Take him to the lower level and make sure he makes it safely to our darkest, dankest cell. I promise you will regret this entire charade, wench, and sooner than you think. Get moving, you. He's still surprisingly confident, I must say. His arrogance is breathtaking, true, but no longer any concern of ours. Go on ahead, Reiner. I will file the charges. Apologies, Captain, but that will have to wait. The Immortals had convened a council session, and by their order, all Arbiter captains in the city must attend. Surely it can wait until I've formally submitted the charges. I want this done properly. I'm sorry, Captain, but it cannot. This morning's edict was quite clear. This meeting is of the highest importance, and all captains must appear without delay. But don't worry about the prisoner. He won't be going anywhere anytime soon. All right. Thank you, guardsman. Come on, Reiner. Get some lore going on. In the Immortal Council Chambers. Okay. I understand that you've got some kind of announcement, Primus. Let's get on with it, if we have to. As everyone knows, while each of the council bears the title of Immortal, we are not quite as long-lived as that. Every so often in the course of our reign, one of our number is replaced by a younger prodigy. The new Immortal retains the title of his predecessor and adopts his colors, but he is nevertheless a new Immortal altogether. Is this going somewhere? Septimus? Yes, I know. But important, nay critical, immortal business awaits me. Nothing less would tempt me away from this Congress, I swear. Naturally. As I was saying, there comes a time for every immortal to surrender his mantle and step down. Now that time has come for me. That is certainly going to liven things up. Meaning I will have the opportunity to directly observe an immortal relinquishing his power? How absolutely fascinating. Are you quite committed to this decision, Primus? As everyone knows, I am the oldest remaining immortal, alongside Quintus. I was present on the day we brought down the ancient beast, and I personally scribed the founding tenets of the Immortal Council. What I'm getting at is this. It has been a very long journey. Rewarding, yes, but also tiring. And the time has come for me to step down. Our trusted Arbiter captains are no doubt eager to hear what follows. Quintus, would you kindly do the honors? Me? Yes, of course, Primus. As this situation only occurs about once a century, it will be a mystery to most of you. When an immortal's time has come, a replacement is selected through a method called the Marked Pilgrimage. Every immortal marks a candidate of their choosing. The details of the pilgrimage are explained to the Mark, but as they are of no import to you, I shall waste no time on that. What should be of great interest to arbiters, however, is that each marked is an immortal candidate, and as such is bound by no laws for the duration of their pilgrimage. You may render assistance unto them if it is requested, but must not otherwise interfere in their business. I believe that is everything. Are we done with the surprise announcements for today then, Primus? Excellent. Captains, you are dismissed. Primus is as old as the council itself. It'll be strange to see another assuming his title. I suppose the day must come for each of them, and he has been at it the longest. Though he does seem surprisingly fit, especially in contrast to Quintus. Ah, well, there will be plenty else to worry us soon enough. From what I've heard about the marked pilgrimage, chaos follows closely in its heels. Wait, what's this? Decided to take the air, did you, Alphonse? Because I don't think that it will agree with you. Well, well, nosy wench and her hired gorilla come to see me off. We're here to see you return to your cell, and promptly. I can't believe it. One of the Immortals has chosen you to be a marked? You are much sharper than you look, I grant you that. But indeed, only the absolute finest are selected as candidates for the exalted rank of Immortal. It's only natural my name would end up at the top of that list. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must hasten on my pilgrimage to Sentina, and thereafter my imminent ascension to godhood. We're just going to let him go? You heard the council's judgment. He is above the law now. Untouchable. No, I can't believe him was made and marked by the council. I need some time to think on this. Spread the word. We leave tomorrow at first light for Sentina. I have a feeling trouble is going to find us on the way. Okay, interesting developments here. Old douchebag is now a marked. We should visit the store before we depart for Sentina. We could certainly use an upgrade to some of our equipment. I agree, especially with all these job changes and stuff. So let's get on in here and see what we have. We got 4,900 gold. Okay, so we have scythes. I don't know who could even use a scythe at this point. But let's go for... These are all weapons. There we go. Let's get into some armor. Chest armor. So we have bronze armor. It's 250. Usable by mercenary and knight. 51 defense. Man, I mean, that's high. It's about... Yeah, it's 12 points higher than the Traveler's Garb. But I feel like the Traveler's Garb, like, you get a little bit of resistance and some speed increase as well. Like, that just seems like a all-around good piece of equipment. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's check. What do we have? Alright, bucklers. We need to try and buy. That's what we need to do. Okay, let's see. Short sword, we can try a short sword. Spear. Okay, so we could take a spear. That's an interesting choice, but we have a shield, don't we? We're a knight, so we want to wear a shield. Yeah, so I think the spear is... Oh, it says it's one-handed. Range 2, vertical 5. Range 1, vertical 3. It's expensive. It's got a little more attack, but mainly it's just about the reach. Oh, and it adds some defense. Let's do it. Let's put the spear. And then buckler, we just have a buckler. Standard fare there. We've got a circlet or a bronze helm. Bronze helm is pretty dope. The linen robe or bronze armor. So I think we definitely want to upgrade to the bronze armor. And then accessories are going to be super expensive. So I think we're going to skip on the accessories for right now. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, so I can confirm purchases, continue shopping. Okay, so let's see. We got hidden knife or dagger. So that's a downgrade. It adds a little bit of evasion, but we lose speed and attack. So that's just a straight downgrade. Okay. Accessories. We got a fur cap, traveler's garb, more accessories. Okay, so he's pretty much set. Oh yeah, this is his this would be where he could use like a shield or something. But since he can't, he can just have an extra accessory. Okay. All right, so she's our mercenary. She has the maul. I think I'm cool with keeping the maul. I like the maul. We could add a shield, but the maul is a two-hander, so let's not do that. We got the bronze helm. She's got old armor. We could take bronze armor, which is a downgrade. So let's not do that. So she's pretty good. Rod. Easy enough. Circlet or fur cap. So the circlets, we've got 1 defense, 6 resistance, and that's it. It says 3 defense, 3 resistance, and 50 water resistance. So there's just a lot more resistance here, but I feel like the fur cap is pretty good. And we'll get him a circlet. And then I think it looks like the linen robe. Yeah, the linen robe is really good. The speed is low, but that's okay because these are ranged characters. Wood staff. Looks like that's pretty much the best thing. She's got a circlet. We got the linen robe. So I think she's good. Dagger. Oh, we could get him a crossbow. Interesting. I think it depends on his ability range, but we're going to hold off on the crossbow for right now. Let's get him a fur cap. Traveler's Guard seems good. So it looks like, you know, with all the armor and upgrades and stuff, we're only at about 1,000 gold points. So let's take a look at those accessories and see what was available. So Dimming Gauntlet gives you defense, resistance, and evasion. Pure Band gives you a lot of defense and resistance. And Shining Band gives you a lot of speed. Oh, Pure Band, it looks like maybe can't be poisoned. And Shining Band, you can't be blinded. Huh. Man, Shining Band. Man, those are so expensive, though. We're going to pass. We're just going to confirm the purchases we have. Let's see if we can sell anything. Nobody is using this short sword. Okay, let's sell it off. Oh, we have an axe. We'll sell it. Let's see, we have 2 rods. 2 staves. Oh, we have a crossbow. Okay. Linen robe. Let's sell 2 of those. Traveler's garb. Let's sell 2 of those. Got an extra fur cap. Okay, so we're back up to 5,000 gold. So we could do some accessories, but I think we're going to pass on accessories for right now. Ah, Captain Kyrie. What can we help you with today? Okay. So we can just straight up recruit a knight now. Okay, I think we're okay with the characters that we have at the moment. And getting back into the troops menu here, I wanted to check the scoundrel abilities. I'm pretty sure like our let's see, so steel GP range is 1, steel item range is 1. So yeah, even if we like had like a crossbow, we still would have to be melee to use these weapons or those abilities. So yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to kind of switch him over to a ranged crossbow style unit at this point. Okay, well, we didn't get into a battle in this episode, but we did some class setup, learned some abilities, progressed the story a little bit, and it looks like we're going to have plenty of battles coming up in the next episode because we've got at least 2 battles. Yeah, 2 battles coming up for sure. We've got a 2 to 4 in the Sentina hinterlands. Danger sometimes lurks in these otherwise quiet woods in the form of wild beasts and nature worshippers. And then we have the Sentina hinterlands again. Poachers, bandits, and wild beasts all claim this territory as their own. Also, I don't know if we might get into a battle again at the crossroads. But that's where we're at. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. We, upgraded our units essentially in terms of gear and abilities. We got our main story hook going now that we know about the marked. I'm really curious to find out whether our main character becomes one of the marked, like gets nominated. I would have to assume like we would. I mean, they could do like a struggle against, the marked or something as just normal arbiters, but I feel like we're probably going to end up being one of the marked before it's all said and done. So I'm interested to see how that pans out and what all is going to go on moving forward. So, all right, everybody, let me know what you think of the video in the comments section below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, share, help the channel grow. Hope you guys are having fun with whatever games you're playing. Happy to have you here on the channel, and I'll see you on the next episode.